You're up.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Dungeons & Debs presents The Bard Crawl. This is episode 3. When we last left our heroes, they'd been traveling around this sort of like weird tavern maze that they'd been stuck in for about what they think to be 3 or 4 days, when they finally came upon the first empty one that they encountered. And it was the first thing, it was kind of a grim image. There was a dead body that Hogman seemed to recognize in the corner. After sort of investigating the space, they discovered a strange blue glowing rune. And after reading the diary of the sort of dead halfling that was found there, they realized that for whatever reason, this tavern or any tavern marked with this rune has some sort of significance in potentially getting out. And so they have been, trying to destroy it or just kind of look around for whatever it is that they need to do in here to get out. Specifically, when we last left them, Verkaderk went to go relieve himself in the bathroom where a bunch of undead, poop-covered hands sort of, I almost said they had their way with him, which is not exactly the imagery I want to put out there because that's not what happened. But they tried to attack him, but with the help of the rest of the party, the situation was quelled. And I think we will be picking up exactly where we left off. So if you want to take us to the map.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Oh. They did have their way with me. It was a nightmare.
It wasn't great, I tell you that.
It wasn't so bad.
All right, what would you guys like to do?
We should have left you alone with him then.
Maybe. No, it was good. It was good. Thank you for saving me.
Of course.
If we see any more hands, I'll let you know.
Oh, we're stupid hands.
Shall we go upstairs then?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, stairs.
The place we haven't
that
explored.
we thought was
The stairs we definitely saw.
we absolutely saw the stairs. Let's go up them.
You guys the stairs.
Yeah, I go up the stairs.
All right.
I go up the stairs.
All right.
Too late. I already did it. Beat you up there, Hogman.
I grabbed the wrong screen. I go, oh.
Is everybody going upstairs?
I'm upstairs. I'm in front.
I'm upstairs.
I'm in front.
We're
of,
all going
I'm in
upstairs
front
together.
of Verkaderk.
All right.
I'm in front of.
No, I'm not.
Oh, so many doors.
Uh-oh, shit.
Empty chairs. Empty tables.
Empty chairs, empty tables. Sorry, 1 second. Y'all's mini.
Where are we?
You guys are at the bottom of the screen. 1 second. The thing glitched out on me. Here we go. Copy. And
This is a very long flight of stairs.
as you guys...
Perhaps it's magic.
As you guys sort of like get up to the second level, the smell hits you first. Something up here has not aged well. There's dust all over the floor. There's portraits of what you assume the owners of the tavern are, and a lot of them are burnt or slashed through. There seems to be one sort of in the center of this hall, kind of right at the top of the stairs, that has been like scrawled over. And can I get a perception check from everybody?
No.
Of course.
Or actually, can I get specifically a perception check from Hogman and Klys?
Yeah, we're in front. 16.
Also 16.
Both of you
So,
recognize, so in the portrait, though it is pretty torn, you can make out 3 distinct people, sort of an older gentleman, a woman, and a sort of shorter fellow.
Where?
And the shorter fellow looks exactly like the dead body you found downstairs that had the deed.
Downstairs.
Wait,
Dead stairs.
where-
Downstairs
where?
that had the deed in his pocket.
Where are they?
Right in front of you, on a portrait.
Oh, that's the dead guy.
Doesn't seem important.
Wait, that's the dead guy from my village?
No, the dead guy. Remember, you went downstairs, sort of in the back room.
Oh, in
There's
the
a
back
pantry.
room where we found the deed. Yes, because now we own this bar.
Wait, did
The
you
deed,
guys...
the deed we read out loud.
Indeed.
Verkaderk and I are not privy to any dead guys that you saw.
Yeah,
For-
no. I'm still reeling from all of these hands that touched me.
As I recall,
remember-
I enjoyed somewhat the hands hitting me.
I don't know how I feel about the hands, and I need time to process it.
I've processed it, and I'm cool with it.
All right.
Yes, I
I'm
forgot
cool
our
with it too.
many
Hey
kinkles.
guys, you see this picture? Pretty cool, right?
What's up with that picture?
I don't know. What's up with you?
Remember, we found that piece of paper that Hogman and I both read in the other room, and then brought in for you to read.
That,
Not because we needed you to read
No,
it, but just
but
because
we just needed
we thought you might also
confirmation
like to read it.
that it was
Found
important.
it. We found it on the body of a guy that looked like this.
I don't know if I can read or not.
Well, I definitely can read. So.
Yeah, we can read.
Listen, I don't know what you're talking about, but sure, yeah, that's a weird picture. I don't know why he's framed there, and I don't know who took that picture.
Picture?
What do you mean?
That
took it?
picture?
It's
Sorry,
still there. No one took
I'm
it.
so frazzled after having been touched by so many hands.
Looks like it's where it's supposed to be. If you took it, it'd be gone, right?
Well, why would he,
I
why
guess
would
it
he-
would. If you did take something, it would be
If you
gone.
took it,
Yeah.
Why
but
would he pose
didn't,
with
so it's there.
with these strange people?
probably not strange to him.
In my life.
You're right. You know what, guys? Case solved.
anyone for a game of chess?
Shall we go back downstairs then?
Let's go back downstairs.
There's so many doors. I'm overwhelmed.
I just like shake my head and I just barrel through this door.
No. Remember what happened last time when you went in the door by yourself?
All right, you
And
walk on
I
in.
help him out. I push him in too.
All right, this door is unlocked, and you see two skeletons kind of lying on the bed, like so, as if
different.
as if they were sleeping and were no longer. Sort of the sheets that they are on are kind of like they're like crusted solid, as if possibly the blood has dried. But that is what you initially see when you walk into the room.
Verkaderk,
My God, they did it till they couldn't do it anymore.
do you think that they were a couple?
Oh, I think most definitely. Or if not, they were lovers.
I collect the skulls and I put them in my sack.
Okay, so you've now got 4 discrete skulls in your
What
back.
kind of skulls are these?
These seem to just be 2 human skulls.
Can I roll a
You're a
stealth
sick
check
man.
to see if I can sneak up behind them and slam the door to scare them?
Sure, give me a stealth check.
I should probably would that be dexterity or
It'll be dexterity, yes.
yes? Okay.
As he's doing this, I walk out the door.
No. 18. I just rolled an 18. I mean, I rolled
right.
a 16 plus 2.
Okay, because of y'all's passive perception, he manages to sneak up to the door and then quickly slam it shut behind you too.
Hurrah!
and then I burst in and go, "Gotcha."
Are you
Dick move, Hogman. Dick move.
Did that scare you?
Yes, but I'm very easily frightened right
You
now.
pee your little pants.
Something
Yes.
in the head, Hogman. You too, Klys.
What?
What'd you say?
So all 4 of you are on the bed.
We all
now.
start jumping up and down, or at least I do.
I'll join him.
What are you doing, old man?
I'm
Jumping. Ever jumped on a bed before?
No.
It's fun. You should try it.
Well, okay. I'll try it.
As you guys, all 4 of you, start jumping, 4 grown men, start jumping on this bed, and the bones start to like rattle and shift. Some start like falling off the bed. At one point, all of you kind of get into that thing where like you're all jumping at the same time, and you manage to break this sort of bed frame as it kind of like the whole thing lowers like about a solid 8 inches onto the ground.
Hilarious. Okay, but you can't catch me, and then I run over here and burst into this room.
You run through the wall. Okay. One moment, please. All right. So you see this room. This room seems to have been hit pretty hard with age. There is
Marnus just goes in the wall.
Okay. You guys sort of see there's like the smell of the body in the corner,
Stinky.
and the
Oh,
floor,
ah!
and the floorboards are soaked in something moldy. Hogman,
Does he really want us to?
Hogman and Marnus, as you walk right there, I need both of you guys. You hear this sort of like snapping sound as the floorboards beneath you cave in, and both of you start to fall through. I need you guys both to make me dex saves. One moment, please.
Klys and I are still jumping on the bed.
Where's my deck save?
That's a 7.
A 7 says you.
Oh, James, remind me what I need to look for the dexterity saving throw.
What's your dexterity modifier?
2.
Your dex save. It should
so
be
I just roll
probably...
1d20 plus 2.
Yeah.
Okay. 13.
13. And what'd you roll, Marnus?
7.
A 7. Marnus, you fall through the ground. Hogman, you manage to sort of like catch yourself real quick on the edge of the floorboards. Do you want to try and save Marnus as he's going past?
I want to save.
All right.
Yeah.
Both of you give me Hogman, give me an athletics. Marnus, give me an acrobatics check. As like this is happening within split seconds. As you've just barely grabbed on, you see him, and you're trying to like quickly catch him before he
Is
falls.
athletics strength or dexterity?
Athletics is strength.
Okay.
Should be in your skills. I think you might have a bonus to it.
I do.
Verkaderk, did he really want us to catch him?
That's a 3.
What?
All right, what'd you roll? What'd you roll, Hogman?
Oh. I don't know. I hope so, and I'm glad we didn't.
I
He
rolled
says,
a
"Catch me."
I rolled a 12 plus 2, so 14.
Well,
I'm
maybe
quite sure I could catch him if I wanted to.
All right, hold on. I gotta.
I guess we better try. Let's go.
Unfortunately, you
Can
would
I
have
throw him a
totally.
rope?
At this point, he's hit the ground.
Oh.
He's unfortunately fell too fast. You would have been able to catch him if you like you had the strength for it, but he hit the ground. You drop about like 15 feet, Marnus, and you take. Get on, Jesus. You take 2 points of fall damage.
That's not
My
bad.
health's getting low.
Didn't I lay hands on someone? Or did that
You
was
laid
laid
hands
hands
on
on me.
Verkaderk.
Oh, but
One
I
of the
gave
many
it all to
hands
him.
that were laid on me.
Oh yeah, and you did not. Like
Hogman
it.
said to catch him, and so Klys is going to sprint as fast as he can and jumping tackle Hogman as soon as he has eyes on him.
All right, can you make an athletics check for me, please?
Yes.
Can I roll for like to dodge it?
Oh yeah, make an acrobatics check.
That's a 6.
Below now?
I rolled a 17.
Okay, so Klys, you also happen to hit basically the downstairs, and you also take 2 points of fall damage.
Okay.
Oh, wait, so
Should we
did he
save them?
run? He ran to tackle me, and instead of letting him tackle me, he just fell through the floor.
Well, yeah, he like dived at you.
That's hilarious.
All right, so Marnus and Klys, you guys are downstairs. One moment, please.
What do we see?
Marnus, I think you see a room you have yet to be in. It's sort of this cellar area. Forgive me. There are barrels, casks of wine, that sort of thing. You're both like sort of prone on your back. It's surprisingly clean in this area, but it's still pretty still pretty. Hold up, I've got a cool trick. Rupert, Isaac. Boop. All right, there you go.
Oh, there we are.
Oh, we're just back downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
All right.
Are they in a separate
Hogman and
map from
I
us?
came through here.
Yeah, they're just in the downstairs one.
Well, I can't. The stream won't be able to see that.
That's okay. You guys will have to use your imaginations then. Are you guys going to come back up?
Well, I see this body over here.
This is the man we
Goes and-
we got the deed off of, and
I would
and
like
and,
to do
and
an investigation check on his body to see if it has anything to offer me.
All right. Give me an investigation check.
11.
So the Klys and Hogman, when they came through, they didn't really check the body out that much, and they only managed to find the deed. You, however, get a little more in there, kind of not afraid to get your hands dirty, and you find sequestered somewhere undesirable a key. A strange key that's got sort of like a the key is black and it's got like sort of like at the ring at the end there's an inlay of like a fish. You assume to be the black cod that the inn is named after.
Ah.
Key.
Well, look at that.
Well, I'm gonna pocket that.
All right.
What you have there, Marnus?
I found a key
Oh. On the body?
in his butthole.
I was going to say, Hogman and I
More
searched
like
the
in
body,
the
but
body.
obviously we didn't search quite as deep as you did, so
In
that's
like in
we
the
missed
butthole.
that one.
What'd you
Well,
find down
meanwhile-
there, fellas?
Key, butthole key.
Butthole key. We missed
Oh,
that.
butthole key.
How did I miss that? I almost
Shall
always check a
we go
butthole.
back upstairs then, Marnus?
My question is, does it open other buttholes?
Oh, God.
I think he needs to roll a butthole inspection check to see if
I mean,
it works on other buttholes.
Are you going to try it on another butthole, Marnus?
Hey, Klys.
What do you mean?
Christ above.
You know, I was just thinking, this key I found in a butthole makes me think maybe I should put it in another butthole and it will open something. Could I maybe try yours?
Please let him do it.
If you let me try yours, I'll let you try mine.
Oh, Christ.
It stands to the reason that a key from a butthole would go to a butthole. What if it opens its own butthole? What if it was already in the butthole it was supposed to open?
I
You
whispered
try
to
turning it
Hogman,
around in there.
Yeah,
This
let's
is
try.
beautiful.
Let's see. Let's go back
Give
to
it
the.
a go.
Let's go back to the.
What's
to
the
that
worst that could happen?
Let's go back to this dude's butthole. See if it opens anything.
Great.
All
Okay.
right.
You
Does it open anything?
You go to the dead man's butthole and kind of gently insert the key and turn it. And for a moment, nothing happens as you shove the key in a butt. But then, sort of, another moment passes, and you hear a ghastly voice go, "Get that out of there!" As it kind of reverberates around the area.
Do we hear that?
Okay.
Do me and Verkaderk hear it?
Verkaderk and Hogman, you do not hear this.
Wow.
We're right above the hole. Whatever.
Klys, do you think
They've moved from where the hole is at this point.
do you think that we did that? Do you think that's what this key does?
Don't know.
Let's try your butthole and see if it says anything else.
You know, we put it in the butthole and it worked, so there's no reason not to try again.
We'll try mine,
Okay.
and then Verkaderk, and then Hogman.
Perfect. He'll love that.
All right, bend
Okay.
over.
Okay, all right. Please has a key inside him for a moment or two,
Incredible.
and there is nothing other than, I'm sure, an interesting sensation for you, please.
Is it working?
Does he like it? Roll to see if you like it.
Fuck! All right, give me a kink check. God damn it! I should not have set that fucking precedent.
It's a nat 1.
You don't know if that means you're really into it or really not into it. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say Klys is not a fan of key butt.
I agree. It's about the worst feeling it could be.
All right,
It's like having a key shoved.
I
up your
don't
ass.
think that's the right hole.
okay.
Right hole.
Try the left one.
Try mine now. I hand Klys the key.
Okay.
I bend over.
Okay. So you do it.
You
And there
should
is
you
suck.
should roll to see if you like putting it in more than if you like than receiving it.
Jesus
And I would
Christ!
I would also like to
This
do
Twitch does not have an 18 plus on it. Do I need to put an 18 plus on?
No,
this
I don't
stream?
think you do. This is
Yeah.
all pretty.
There's nothing
generic.
wrong with
This
this.
is just innuendo
No.
at this point.
No, it's not innuendo. You're shoving a key up his ass. Anyways,
but not
okay.
sexually. Well, we need to roll to see if it is.
We're trying to figure out if it's sexual.
I
or not.
yell
all
up
right.
to Verkaderk and Hogman. Can you guys see us through the hole?
We're gonna. I think we're
No.
coming up to a different part of the
They're in a
building.
different
Yeah.
spot. We can't see you.
That's a 6 for me on this one. So I like it more than having it in my butt, but not a lot.
But not a whole lot.
I would
Marnus,
like to do a kink check as well.
all right, give me a kink check for the butthole key.
What should I roll? Just 20?
Just roll a d20 and we'll.
That's an 8.
You are not. You don't hate it, but it's not like you're not. You don't enjoy it as much as getting
It's not
punched
the
in the
worst
dick.
thing
Apparently.
you've had in your ass.
Does anything happen that's magical?
For a moment,
Magical.
there's nothing, and then as you just kind of toot a little bit, but nothing overtly strange or magical happens.
Okay. Klys, I think it was just that guy's butthole, although we haven't tried Hogman and Verkaderk's yet.
True. I suppose
All
we
right.
should then.
Well,
Did it-
while they're
can I do-
doing,
Can I do a quick investigation or something, just to make sure there isn't a place we'd use the key in this room?
Sure, give me an investigation check.
And that looks like on the map, there's a little like cellar door. Is that just flavor and there's no cellar, or does that indicate a space below?
I think
us?
that's a table.
Yeah, that's a table.
You got me. That's a table. Okay.
But I'm sure Klys would try the table. Unfortunately, the key does not work on the table.
There's a hole in the table. That's in that one again. Goblins
You
are
were-
big on keys. So
No, you're sort of. I mean, the door to this cellar area was locked, and you managed to just get through the old-fashioned way by just breaking it down. Keys are not exactly a goblin's forte.
It's fort.
So that's for golf.
Can I do an insight check as to whether or not I think that Klys, felt some sort of connection there?
You can certainly try. Make me an insight check.
That's a 23.
I'll let Klys answer that. Was there a connection, Klys? Just because you rolled high doesn't mean it was. It just, he knows whether or not there was one.
I think in the action of all those things, making those choices, doing those things, there's a part of Klys that was taken back to whatever few moments of happy childhood he had, playing with other goblins, messing around the way kids do in a family camaraderie kind of way that he hasn't experienced in a long time. He hasn't had those kind of sensations in a long time. And he, that was called to his mind when they were putting keys in buttholes.
Christ. Okay.
Love
that's,
it. Love it.
Love it. Love it. Don't hate it. We're going to quick cut back to upstairs because, my God.
I can't wait for all this butthole action that we're about to get to.
right,
about
I
to-
immediately
they're-
check this dead body.
They're about to rush up. Yeah. Just without being prompted by anything that just happened.
Didn't even know what they just did. My first instinct is to check this dead body's butthole.
And Hogman, smart. I never really thought of checking there, but if you're about to die and you have something to hide, would be the first place to put it.
It's the place to put it. It's easier to go in than it is coming out, but you really just gotta.
Verkaderk, sometimes I feel like I'm competing with you, but you're a smart guy.
You feel like you're competing with me?
Yeah, just like overall cuteness of the group. Like
yeah.
you like to run upstairs first, but I want to be at the head of the thing, make everybody
Right.
think I'm the cool guy. But you're not all bad.
Well,
And then
I'm glad you finally see
I
things
sack
that
tap
way.
him.
Just a little.
Do I have to
Wait,
roll
what
for
did he
that?
do?
No, you don't have to roll for a sack tap.
I tap your sack.
How hard?
Like sports hard, not like
Oh.
theater hard.
Oh, I don't know what to do, and so I just sort of like do it back, but like this.
And then I'm like, what are
Whoa.
you doing?
I thought we
Why
were
are you
just
holding
doing.
on to them?
I thought we were doing it. I didn't know.
No.
I'm-
Yeah, no.
Did you?
find anything in the butt? I
Absolutely
prefer if
not.
you didn't just like grasp my balls while your
With the
hands
same
are
hand that was
in a dead
no.
guy's anus.
Yeah, I did.
Like this loincloth, I'm not wearing underwear.
Oh, I know.
Can you give me an investigation check for the dead person in the room?
Of course. Two.
2. You don't find much of interest, unfortunately. You're kind of a little preoccupied with Hogman's berries.
Hogman,
Yes.
I will give you 20 gold pieces to never tell anybody what just happened.
Deal.
All right. I give Hogman 20 gold pieces. I'll subtract them from my inventory right now.
All right.
I've
Marnus
got the
and
most gold now from just from
Verkaderk.
paying me off for random shit and me just saying okay.
Marnus and Klys, are you guys going to do anything else downstairs, or are you going to come back up?
Shall we go upstairs?
Try?
What did you say?
Any other holes we should try?
I don't see anything down here, but you could look if you wanted to. To me, the most logical step is to try Hogman and Verkaderk's buttholes. The butthole's the only thing we know that works.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. It's a good bet.
Okay. Let's go upstairs then.
Let's go. Can I jump on your back? You seem to be faster than me.
Faster but smaller, so we might be splitting the difference.
All pig.
You're
True.
both little folk. He's a dwarf.
If you like, I don't think I'm much faster, but why not?
You know, we don't have to do that. I just thought maybe.
If you want to, we can do it.
No, I don't want to impose. I just thought maybe that'd be fun for us.
Sure. Yeah, why not?
All right. You hop on Klys's back. Klys, you're pretty well built for a goblin, so you managed to take him upstairs, piggyback style, no issue, and you sort of make your way upstairs. You guys are now
Hey.
on the map.
Thank you, Klys. I loved that.
No, it was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Hogman,
We should go find other
Huh?
guys.
What?
We should-
have you ever checked a grown man's anus?
Dead ones.
What about alive?
You know, I just kind of like awkwardly walk out and like look left and right, and then just like I'm like, this door looks good, and go in here.
Oh, wait, Hogman, wait.
Hogman.
Come back.
Yeah,
Hogman.
what's going on, guys?
We need to put this in your butthole.
We need-
I immediately go right back to the door.
This door is currently locked.
I smash
Okay, can you give me an attack roll, please?
because I'm really confused as to why everyone's trying to get in my butt.
Seems to be the theme of today's episode. I think I have the title. What's up, Hogman's ass?
What's up, Hogman's ass? What's my attack? 1d20 plus. Oh,
As he's figuring that out, I go up to Verkaderk and I say, "Hey, Klys and I found this key. Can we stick it in your butt?"
My pants immediately fall.
Right. Okay. Then you test out your theory once more, and there is a sort of similar situation.
23.
23. Okay, that hits. If you could roll for damage, there's a similar situation in which you insert the key, you wait a couple of moments, but nothing supernatural happens.
I already rolled a
Nine.
kink check.
9.
What'd you get on the king check?
13.
13. You are surprised, but it's not a bad surprise. You know, you're like, oh,
Okay.
got a new thing, I guess.
All right.
All right. And for Hogman,
Add it to the repertoire.
you bust down the. You said you busted down.
Bust it.
Bust it down. Turn that goofy. I don't know the lyrics. I'm sorry. What the? Okay, I love Roll20. It's lovely, and they should 100% sponsor us. But they need to fix their reveal. They need to fix their reveal tool.
Yeah, you heard it here first. Fix your reveal tool, Roll20.
Yeah,
There it is.
Roll20.
Good
Fix your-
Lord
Aw.
in heaven above. Okay. This is it seems to be a storage room of some kind. It's filled with towels, salted food, like salted pork, stuff like that. Some of the food has gone bad, but you can kind of like pick out that there might be a few things in there worth grabbing.
I do an inspection.
All right, give me an investigation check.
That would be intelligence, and I don't have a.
If you don't have a modifier, then just roll the
16.
d20.
It's a 16.
16. You see, sort of in a small pile, you find 2 minor healing potions, and some food, which is nice
Rad.
because you guys have been subsisting off of bar food. Pretzels and beer cheese are nice, but you need meat.
Guys, I
I've had
found
meat.
Chow Chow.
Oh, I go to Hogman.
A good portion of rats, then you say?
I'm sorry, what?
A good portion of rats.
No,
then, you
I
say?
mean, I'm sure you could go downstairs and find some rats, but this is real food.
I think that's a matter of perspective.
I'm really feeling anxious about having left your butthole unchecked.
You should probably let him check your
let
butthole.
me just tell you right now. I checked it just before I walked in here. Everything's fine.
I mean,
You don't understand what he means by check.
No, I do.
I found.
Hogman,
Yeah, tell him, Klys.
you remember the body downstairs we found? We saw the portrait of the same guy that was the guy we saw when we read the deed. We both read it.
Sure.
Remember
yes,
him?
I was there.
Well, we fell through the floor. We ended up in the room again, and Marnus searched him a little better than we did and found a key in his butthole. And was
You know,
like, well,
that's
this
so
is-
funny you
wait,
say that
wait, wait,
because
wait, 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 wait,
Verkaderk
wait, wait, wait,
checked
wait,
the
wait,
guy's
wait, wait, wait,
butthole
wait,
in the room
wait.
next door. Didn't find anything.
Wait. We found the key, right? And we're like, what did they do with the key? Seems like a butthole
Are you
key. Put it in the
screaming
butthole.
from the table
So
in the other
so we
room?
put it. So wait. So we put it back in the butthole. We got it out. I've turned it a little bit, and we heard a voice say, "Get that out of there."
What?
So
That
we
sounds-
think
That sounds evil.
exactly, but we think it's got to do with buttholes, and so we've tried everyone else's.
It sounds
except for
like
yours.
whatever the ghost wants is to not have it in buttholes.
Well,
Just not
And
that
if the
butthole,
ghost
but it doesn't
is
mean buttholes are
evil,
wrong.
then
Wait,
we
wait,
need
wait.
to put it in a butthole. And I flip up my loincloth and spread my cheeks so that they can put
All right,
the key
so-
in my ass.
anything to get in there.
So is it safe to say that all 4 of you are in the storage room right now?
No.
Yeah,
I
I'll
come
be
out
in
to
the
meet
storage
them.
room.
I come out to meet them because you said
I'm
that
go-
in a spooky way.
I'm going,
Whoa.
I'm going into the store. Where am I? Oh.
You went into the upside down.
No, let's go back to the storage room. I feel safer.
No. Do, no. Whatever we do,
I
do
go into the
not
storage room.
No. So it's just me. Okay, so me and Klys are out here, and he sticks it in my butt.
Don't you want to know what happens? Don't you want to know if there's anything evil?
I did. I inspect. Oh wait, did you say evil? I go in.
All right. So in this in the storage room, there are the 2 potions and there's the food.
I picked up the 2 potions already.
Wait,
Oh,
we
you
gotta-
did?
we
Yeah.
Gotta stick the key in it.
Okay.
What do we
All right.
get?
Hold up. Sorry, I didn't know that Hogman picked up the potions. You picked it up. You picked them up as soon as you saw them.
Yeah, and put them in my inventory.
Then something happened.
All right. As you pick them up, they're a little sticky. And
Ew,
you pull at them,
ew,
and you pull.
ew. But I just got here.
Hogman.
When you pull at them, there's sort of like this snapping sound, and then a burst of sort of like mold spores.
Ah, fuck.
Kind of fill the air. I need you, Hogman, to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh
Just kidding. I'm outside of the room.
god.
We
Yes,
never
it
came
seems,
into
it seems
storage.
that this happened pre-key.
Yeah, pre-key butt. So,
And a quick retcon.
Constitution saving throw
Hmm.
is so I don't have a modifier. So
So then just roll a d20 and hope you roll high.
Nat 20, baby.
Fuck. All right.
Wow.
You
You got the luck today.
you dealt with mold before and just managed to like quickly, like pull your tunic up over your face, like wipe off the
Lots of spores and fallen roost.
Indeed, and you kind of will assume then that you get the food and the potions and manage to like clean them off.
Yeah,
without any-
everyone sees me hock a big loogie on the food and then like wipe it down with my elbow.
Excellent. And then you guys have your whole butthole key conversation, and now there's a key inside your ass.
Yes.
For a moment or two, nothing happens. But then...
I'd like to roll a king check.
Roll your king check.
1 second. My phone is
How'd you do?
13.
Same.
13. You feel about it the same way Verkaderk did. You're just like, oh, that's new.
Different.
Different.
You know,
Precisely.
every key has got its own unique shape.
Okay. You guys, as soon as this campaign is over, like the four of you are going to start a business called Kink Keys or something. Anyways,
Already doing
King
it.
Key.
Kink Key, that's much better.
That's fine.
So there's a key in your ass. You don't hate it, but nothing spooky or mystical seems to happen.
Well, that didn't seem to trigger anything evil at all. And then I pull it out and kind of like throw it down on the floor.
I quickly pick it up and put it in my bottle.
I go, well,
Sandy.
we better start checking all these doors, and I immediately burst into this room.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
The reveal tool is going to continue to be corrigible. Love you, roll 20. Please fix your crap.
Yeah, roll 20. Fix your crap.
Fix your crap. Roll 20. Fix it or give us a lifetime ban.
Yeah, a lifetime ban from roll 20.
All right. In this room, it's pretty...
What's this? How come? Can you see when I click on something?
If you hold it down and it pings, yeah. That is probably a logo from whoever's map I took this from.
Looks like a ruin.
It does look like a rune. You know what? We'll retcon it. It's a rune, and it seems to be very similar. It's identical to the blue rune that you guys tried to destroy last session.
I run
I go-
over
I
to
go
on the side table.
Mm-hmm.
I start jumping up and down on it.
I run over with my hammer and smash it.
Okay, you bring the hammer down, literally and metaphorically, and completely destroy the side table, and the rune seems to fade away.
I burst into this room and like checking to see.
Let it be the last rune.
Checking to see if it's.
This room seems to be. It doesn't have a lock on it, but it seems to be possibly barricaded or something because it won't initially budge.
Who has the butthole key?
I get a running start and try to slam it open.
Ladder
Okay.
jump the butthole key.
Wait, Hogman. Let Marnus try the butthole key.
Oh, I rolled a 7.
They basically surprise you mid-run, so you kind of like, wait, what? And just kind of like bounce off the door.
Okay.
Yes, let us try the butthole key, Marnus.
Try a butthole key, but I don't think it's not locked. It's just it's jimmied open. It just there's something behind it. We need to push.
Try your key, but I'm ready to smash it.
Oh, it's barricaded.
Oh, it's not locked.
Not locked.
No, there's not. It seems to like just be sort of like a swing door, but
Okay.
it seems to be barricaded or
I put the
something.
key back.
I'm going to smash the door and whatever's
All right.
behind it.
Are you? Give me an attack roll.
That's a nat 20.
Holy shit! All right,
Oh, baby.
double them dice for the damage, my guy.
I'm not raging or anything.
Yeah, but still, you're hitting it naturally 20.
Oh, baby.
That is 13 damage.
13, you say?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you smashed through the door, revealing a pretty
Why
gnarly
does everything
sight.
smell all the time in here?
You think you've discovered the source of the worst smell in the house. It is someone's rotting body in a tub of water that at this point it's non-Newtonian. It looks pretty solid as most of his body is sort of sloughed off. He's sort of like got one hand outside of the tub that seems to be holding a sort of silver sword in his hand.
Do I recognize him?
Do you think he still has a butthole?
It's worth trying, Klys.
Hogman, you do not immediately recognize this individual.
Can I roll for perception to see if he's one of the people from my town?
I would say that's probably closer to insight as you're trying to get a read on the person, so give me an insight check. That'll be wisdom.
And I'm dumb as a box of rocks, so 9.
9, you say? The body, there is not much. Even if you had rolled high, there is not much evidence left of this person, so it's hard to tell.
But I know
who
from
they
the
were.
note that one guy got separated from the rest of his group in the first place, right?
Correct, Amundo.
All right, I get in the tub and go looking for a butthole.
Okay, can you make just a Constitution saving throw because you're in a sludge of what's left of a person?
Yeah. Gross.
Yeah, I can do that. That's a 9.
It's pretty bad, and you start to get sick. Unfortunately, when you go to like reach for a butthole, you just kind of grab a pelvic bone, and that's kind of like when you're like start gagging.
That's really gross.
All right, I get out.
That was hard to watch.
I get
That's
out
hard
and
to
I
hear.
vial a little. I take a little vial, a little bottle that I have, and I collect a little bit of the water, and I cork it, and I put it in my bag.
All right, you just however you want to write that down. That you got a cork of
Of
person
what?
sludge.
Person sludge. I like that.
I would like to take the silver sword.
Okay. You take it from the hand of the person, and it kind of like it's hard to describe, but it feels like sort of the blade is almost kind of like vibrating a tad when you hold it, and it kind of like it's sort of imperceptible, like, but not in a distracting way, as if sort of like it's kind of guiding you a little bit.
So, okay, it's guiding me. So I follow it.
Guiding you.
I sort of walk wherever it's guiding me.
All right, I will quickly take control of your person for a hot sec.
Great.
It leads you sort of like it kind of hits the corner of the room here.
Fuck. Okay, I go out the doors, and then I stop right here.
All right,
Where are you going, Verkaderk?
I say we follow him. I follow him.
I'll follow him as well.
Kind of stops right there.
Guys, I think we should go into this room.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Let's split
Sure.
up. Let's 2 people go up, 2 people go down.
Is it more than one doorway?
Looks like there's 2 doorways. I'll go down with Marnus.
All
I will
right,
go up with Hogman.
try to push through it. See
I
if
realize they've missed this one down here, and I smashed through the door.
Okay.
Oh, another.
There's 2 different rooms.
Hey guys,
So-
I got another dead one.
Hogman, you see it's a very small bedroom with sort of like a skeleton just kind of lying in the bed. And Marnus and Verky, you guys, sorry, what room number is that? Okay. You guys find pretty much a very similar sight. There seems to be some sort of like writing on the desk, some kind of like possibly final thoughts or something.
Oh. Well, let's see if I can read.
Marnus, you seem to be, you have a spell book. You kind of look through, you recognize some of the words. It's written in common. And sort of the ability to read kind of starts to slowly flush back into you. And it seems to be a sort of manuscript for a stage play. And it's called Honey, I Killed Your Dad.
Hilarious. Read it out loud, Marnus.
Yeah, read it out loud.
Oh, Jizabella, I saw you yesterday.
Did he say Jizabella?
Certainly sounded like it.
I say we all read a part. There are 4 parts.
Perfect. All right. Who's playing who?
Here are the characters. There's Mr. Florkinson, Dr. Bug, Mrs. Monk, and Jizabella.
This is perfect because we can all read, so we can just read it out loud.
Right.
We can all read. You're right. We can.
I'll be
Yeah, we can.
Let's all
read.
follow along and read our parts.
Give me the
I'll be
one with the
Dr.
least
Bug.
amount of lines. I don't want to waste my time while I'm looking for evil.
We did a lot of reading earlier, you know.
Yeah, shouldn't we be checking these doors instead of sitting here and wasting our time reading? Whatever
Please,
that
Louise,
means.
Fine. We were about to have some fun, but I guess if you guys are so have such an aversion to reading,
Yeah,
I guess.
it's
No,
not.
we like reading.
I,
We're good at
I
reading.
can read.
It's just...
I'm fine with reading. I just don't think
I can read
it's
too.
the most important thing we could be doing right now.
Well,
It's just tiring, you know.
don't you guys
like anything
think
else.
This is important.
Let's just read the first page. Be super quick. Read the first page.
I get
All right,
frustrated
let's
and then
start.
storm out and break into this room.
Oh,
All right. I swear. Okay, new drinking game rule. Every time I fucking bitch about the reveal tool, take a shot. Okay, you enter into this room.
Gosh, it reeks.
There is another non-skeleton but definitely dead person sort of
Oh, hey guys, why don't you come check this butthole too?
Okay.
yes. All right. I put the play in my backpack for later.
I checked
Who
the
butthole,
butthole.
you say?
I am
Alright, who's-
hands deep in this butthole right now. Both hands.
All right, give me
Do you have the key? Or you've just got your hands in there?
He's just
No,
fishing. He's
just
just
my
fishing.
hands.
Give me an investigation check.
Of course. Investigation -1. 6.
You get about elbow deep in this person, only to find nothing, unfortunately.
Should we
Somebody pull him off of me.
Should we try-
I lift him up off of Verkaderk and
If
slam
you went
him
in
against
dry,
the
it might be
wall.
difficult to get out of there, actually.
That's true. Hey, Marnus, do you have any of that bile from the bathtub that you can use to lube my arm out of this butthole?
try?
What happened to this episode?
Wait, I've already picked him up and thrown him up against the wall. Does that mean his arm goes with him too?
I suppose you kind of. I will say, just give me an athletics check to see if you rip him out or off. Whatever the proper preposition is with that particular situation. 16. 16. Okay, you managed to pull off. There's not much left of this person, kind of holding him together, and you pull off the top half, revealing Verkaderk's hand.
Oh, that's good.
Jesus Christ!
Wow.
It's like you're wearing
That's
him like a
amazing.
sleeve.
Yeah. It's kind
Or like a gauntlet.
I advise not to be eating dinner during this episode.
I kind of just shake it off.
Okay. All right. Anything else you'd like to do in this particular room?
What did your sword take you to again?
Oh yeah, I completely forgot. How could I have forgotten?
Because you
There
guys
you
wanted
go.
to read a silly play.
I let the sword guide me again because I think it might be taking me to this room now. But
You are
if
not.
not-
You're not incorrect. You kind of the sword seems to be a little more hyperactive. Whoop! You can't go in there. Sorry, a little more hyperactive. This door is like a fancy, thick oak. Like, you know, the other doors have been pretty flimsy, which is how you've been able to just kind of straight up bash through them. But this one is like a solid piece. There's like fancy engravings.
All right, let's try the butthole.
You say that, but I never met
I
a door I
reach
couldn't
into
break.
Marnus's butthole, take the key, put it in my butthole, take it out, and try it on the door.
Oh, does
Alright.
does the door have a butthole shaped keyhole?
Oh,
That's a great question.
Maybe for good luck, we should put it in all our buttholes real quick.
Yeah, I turn around and
I
look and
really
stick my
didn't
butt.
like that. Please get my butt.
Cleese,
I didn't
it's
like
for
it.
good luck. Are you a
No,
part of
he
this
doesn't have to
team
put
or not?
anything in his
It
butthole
didn't
if he doesn't
feel
want
good.
to.
It didn't feel good.
Fine. If you're gonna be,
But I'll put it in my butthole again.
Yeah, I'm fine. I
Right,
didn't
you
hate
all-
You can double dip in mine as well.
it. For Cleese.
Yeah.
Are you drinking bubbles or something?
Is that bubbles?
No, I'm drinking. This episode brought to you by Rheingeist Zango ale with apple, mango, and tangerine. I'm a little
Sorry,
allergic to
Ryan,
apple.
guys.
so-
Sorry,
Goes-
Ryan,
goes-
guys.
Sorry, Rheingeist, that you're part of
Sorry,
the
you're the
butthole
sponsor of the
episode.
butthole
Oh.
episode.
Oh, I'm so jealous of that. That looks delicious.
It looks so
It is
good.
actually quite nice.
I'd kill any of you for a bubbles.
Oh my god.
Bubbles is good. I almost grabbed Bubbles, but I saw Zango and I'm like, I've got to give that a try. It's
All
quite
right,
nice.
let's try the butthole.
Yeah, sorry. You all ritualistically sort of like it's kind of like a perverse
Thump, thump.
human centipede conga line where you all kind of like bend over, get a key in you, stand up, pull it out, go over to the next person as they bend over, and it kind of like psychs you up, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, stick that key in that hole, baby.
And then who is putting the key into the door?
Well, I
Go for
guess
it,
the way
Marnus.
in order of like if we're passing it down the line, Marnus sticks it in Verkaderk. Verkaderk pulls it out, turns around, sticks it in Klys. Klys
It's
pulls
not
it
going
out.
in my butthole.
Oh, it's not
It
going.
didn't
So,
go
it,
in Klys.
so I
No,
guess it
no,
ends
no.
on me.
So you're going to the door. All right. Hogman, you insert the key and you turn it, and you hear the lock come undone, and then immediately you feel something trying to turn the key back the other way to lock the door again.
Guys,
Can you
it's fighting me. Grab
make-
hold.
Can you make an
I'm
athletics
sorry, I
check?
should have put it in my butthole too. I
You
just got
should have
nervous.
put it in your butthole, Klys. If we had all 4 buttholes united as one. Hold on. Let me. Athletics check, you said?
Yes, make me an athletics check as you try to keep it on the unlocked, and I assume open the door.
15.
15. Okay, 1 second. Let me roll for the thing that may or may not be a ghost. You are unable to, like, whatever it is, there is some serious malice here, and it kind of goes to lock the door again, and you feel the door trying to swallow the key.
Oh, the guys,
out of
grab
your hand.
hold.
Let
Grab
me help.
hold.
Let me help. I've got small hands and they're very strong.
Get Klys' hands on there.
We all grab hold.
Okay, all 4 of you roll an athletics check.
I'm very unathletic.
Oh, no. A 3.
2.
Oh,
I got a 16.
I got
Okay,
a
3, 2, 16. That's 2 failures.
I
And
got
one And you got a what?
2.
A 2. All right.
Oh.
So,
Wait, is there something I can do?
so you all 4 of you are trying to grab one key, and so because of it, all of your hands sort of slip, except for Klys's, who starts to get like dragged into the door. Klys, can you make one more athletics check with disadvantage?
Can we grab onto him?
What if I rage?
If you rage, then it will be just a straight roll.
Then I'm mad that something is trying to pull me through this keyhole. Wait, by the key. I'm raging and I'm rolling. That is a 13.
It's a 13.
Do you think that for moral support we should touch your butthole?
Yeah.
You manage to pull the key and release it from the door, and you hear all 4 of you, this horrifying wail that I would do, but I'm afraid it might blow out my mic. So hold on, I'm gonna do one of these. It's like kind of.
Hold on, we couldn't hear it. You weren't facing the mic. Could you do it again?
Yeah, please do it again.
I don't. One more.
No, I think
what does
they
do?
got it.
What does the thing do? Yeah, your mic went out.
So it screams, and you manage to, but you now have the butthole key firmly in your hand.
All right. Let's try this one more time. And Klys, I didn't want to pressure you before, but maybe you should put it in
Wait, can
your
we
butt.
try smashing the door open?
It's hard oak. I mean,
You
we
can
could.
try.
I
I'll
smash.
try. I'll try.
As formidable as Klys and Hogman's muscles are, I think our best bet is
I rolled a 13.
I'm gonna make an attack roll trying to attack the door.
All right, so you rolled a 13. That hits. Roll for
I
damage.
rolled a 22.
That hits. Roll for damage.
7.
That's really the one that matters on this one, huh? Hitting the door's not that hard. Hitting the door will is that question.
7.
Okay.
Well, I'm raging. I'll roll an advantage on that, right?
I mean, yeah, you want to
I'll make a reckless attack on the door.
Yeah.
You want to crit on a door again? That would
I
be so
do.
crazy.
Well, we're gonna stick with the 22 from before,
All right.
and that is a cool 15 damage.
All right. 15 plus 7 is a number. So both of you are like wailing on this door, and you seem to have like It now resembles, it's like that scene in The Shining where like you can kind of see very narrowly into the door. Let me see if I can help with this a little bit.
Yeah, just ask that reveal feature to behave for you.
You can kind of see like the edge of a bed and what looks like another room in there.
Oh, we just like kind of got through it.
Like you got through enough that you can kind of like see, like you're making a dent into the door, but it is still on its hinges. You can't quite slip through yet. You can just kind of see
I put
through.
my mouth to the dent and I say, "Hello, is anyone in there?"
Johnny?
We found this key in someone's butthole.
You hear a voice say, "Get out!"
Well, actually, we're coming in.
Yeah, we have the deed. This is our place. You get out.
When you say that you have the deed, it feels like the entire inn just kind of like shifts and shakes for a little bit. And then you hear a voice say, "This is my tavern." And you hear, or not hear, sorry, you can kind of see at the other end a sort of ghastly pale figure. And then
We've got the deed. We've got the deed.
And it kind of like, there was like a low rumble and he kind of laughed. He's like, "Ha ha ha, not for long." And he kind of lifts his hands like this. And I need all of you to roll initiative.
Uh-oh.
I think some of those skeletons are going to come to life and find us, maybe.
Uh-oh.
13.
13, you say, Verky.
That's a 21.
Nice.
That's a
I
one.
too rolled 21.
All right. Which of you wants to go before the other one?
Shall we have a roll off?
If you want, however you want to do it.
I rolled.
I don't know. You chopping at the bit, Hogman?
Yeah, let's freaking I want to do this guy at bad.
Let's roll a raw 20. Just a raw 20.
Make it raw.
Okay, all right, ready? 3, 2, 1.
What'd you get?
8.
I got 13.
Okay.
All right. Klys, my friend, you are up first. What would you like to do?
Can I knock the rest of this door out of the way or attempt to?
You can certainly try.
Yeah, I'm going to recklessly try to knock the door out of the way.
Okay.
I see an enemy. I want to get at him. That's the feeling.
How you go on this?
That's a 13
That
to hit the
hits.
door. And 11 damage.
Okay, you are starting to make some progress. You think one more solid hit and you're going to get through that door.
Come on, do it.
Well, I can't do it right now.
All right. But yeah, anything you want to do with your bonus action or your action?
Come out here, you pussy ghost.
All right. Hogman, you're up. What would you like to do?
I tell Klys to move out of the way, and I try to throw a javelin through the hole.
All right. Make an attack roll with disadvantage because you've got a very sort of limited window.
Okay. Okay, so first roll is 13. Wait, hold on. It's plus 5. So first roll is 15.
Okay.
Second roll is 10.
10. Unfortunately, you throw it, and it doesn't go through the creature. The creature the sort of specter just kind of like sort of wilts to the side as the javelin embeds in the door behind you.
Ah! Can my bonus action be to try to slam into the door?
Sure. Just make a d20 for me. A d20 roll.
2.
You just kind of shoulder check it like
Ah!
like in sports films when they're like kind of mad at each other and like, fuck you.
Sports ball.
Sports ball. All right. The Spectre of sorts seems to disappear out of view.
He can go through walls.
Whoa!
That was cool.
All right.
Yeah, why can't any of us do something cool like that, huh?
I don't know.
Verkaderk, what would you like to do?
Real quick. So this silver sword I have. Could I get some stats on this?
Yes. So, do you have a rapier?
I do.
Okay, so it's basically the same stats as the rapier, except everything is +1. So, like, whatever your to hit is, if it's a +4, now it's a +5.
Just
And
kidding.
then-
I don't have a rapier.
Okay,
I just have my guitar. I'm sorry.
that's okay. That's okay. All right. So, what? What
You
is
have the
your
silver
dex?
sword.
Yeah.
What's your dex modifier?
It is +2.
All right. So this is a +5 to hit,
Got it.
and then the damage is 1d8 +3.
Gotcha. Fuck, I'll do this later.
Here, I'll text it to you.
Thank you. Well, since the Spectre's gone, can I, and the key is still there. It's in Klys's hands, right?
Correct.
So I'll just grab the key real quick and try and open the door.
Okay. You pull the. Sorry, what, Hoggy?
No, I realize it's not my turn. I'll be right back.
Okie dokie. Verkaderk, you managed to open the door with ease, revealing a room. The room is quite large, very messy. An unmade bed and a side table are immediately visible, and you see an open door that you assume leads to another back room.
How did you do that, Verkaderk?
I'd stuck it up my butthole before while you guys weren't looking. I go to the door, rape their silver sword in hand.
Marnus, it is not your turn.
I want to follow.
25.
All right,
All right,
and
you can-
I go through.
You go through, all right, and revealing. Banana.
Oh, a body.
Yes.
Wait, what happened?
You see the body of someone slightly resembling the older, taller gentleman in the portrait that you found. An old man in slightly fine garb, like a very sort of like regal-looking purple robe, dressed a lot nicer than a lot of the skeletons and dead bodies you found here. He is holding a fine silver and bronze flask in his hand as he lies next to the fireplace.
Very good.
Just because I don't know what sort of magic is going on, can I still do anything?
You've
turn,
used
right?
up all of your movement. You
Oh, I
can
have.
you can keep moving if you want to use your action to dash. But other than that, you've got your action and your bonus action.
All right, real quick,
Cool.
action to dash. I don't know what sort of magic is going on. With my silver sword, I bring it up and I stab it through the body, the dead body.
All right. Ugh! You stab it, and nothing happens.
I'd look around to see if anybody saw me do that.
I don't think anybody did because
We're all
you're-
in the
Can we
hallway.
roll perception to see if we saw it?
I'm just gonna skip and say no because there's sort of like a closed-ish door, and he's like off in the corner. I don't think anybody saw it.
Okay, great. Real quick, I can't cast Bardic Inspiration, can I? Because they're too far away.
What's the range on Bardic Inspiration? You might be able to.
It's either 30 or 60. I'd have to look it up.
If
No,
you
it's
were
30.
to cast, we'll just for expediency's sake, we'll just say you can. Who would you like
Yeah.
to cast it onto?
I'll cast it off to Klys.
All right.
I because I'm raging, I have advantage on my attack rolls anyway.
Oh, never mind. I'll cast it off to Hogman.
Yeah.
All right, Hogman, you are inspired.
I'm inspired
All right.
to write
Next-
a song. Oh,
So that is your action, your bonus action, and your movement. So next up, you all hear the sort of rattle of bones.
Oh no! Are all of these little
Honey,
skeletons
honey,
about to come to life that we've run into?
10, 15, 20.
Good thing we destroyed the skeleton by jumping on the bed that time.
Yeah, and Marnus has taken some heads.
Marnus has taken some heads.
Marnus has
is-
taken like a lot of heads.
He's actually taken a lot of heads, and I'm really glad that you brought that up,
I have a
because I almost
total,
forgot. So these skeletons are
funny.
completely useless.
I hadn't thought about
Four skulls. I've got 4 skulls on there.
15, 20,
But are the skulls alive now?
So this skeleton is kind of starts shambling down the hallway, and Marnus, in your is your pack sort of like a satchel or is it a backpack? How is it's a backpack?
It's a loose net.
Your back starts to writhe as you hear what can only be described as sort of like what sounds like small squirrels trying to chew through your backpack. But hold on, let me make some rolls real quick. Let me see if they're successful. Because you've got 4 in there, right?
Yes.
All right, let me just... okay, so a small... you're starting to see some wear and tear in the backpack. Kind of like as... or at least I will say Klys and Hogman can probably see that the motion and that like some sort of like off to the right, some of it's starting to be chewed through. Like you can't quite see
what's in your backpack?
Well, I've got a lot of things in my backpack. I've got my herbalism kit, my brewer's supplies. I've got 47 gold. I've got minor healing. I've got 1 thistle. I've got 1 elf skull. I've got 2 skull. I've got a...
As you're listing these off, some other motion starts to happen.
Person sludge. I've got a play manuscript.
Oh, we never read the play.
It would be a shame if the play manuscript was destroyed by whatever's in your backpack.
All right. I open my backpack to let out whatever wants out.
Marnus, it is not your turn yet, unfortunately, as a zombie has rushed towards you and is trying to grab onto you. Can you make an athletics or acrobatics check, whichever you feel is better?
Me?
Yeah, you got a zombie trying to tackle you to the ground.
Or acrobatic? They're both the same and they're both bad.
All right, then one can only hope that you roll high.
That's a 1.
You are currently incapacitated as the zombie has sort of like bear hugged you from the front, and the skeletons are in your backpack trying to chew through from the back. So you are currently restrained. Okay, Marnus, it is now your turn. I'm sorry, I know you rolled low on initiative.
All right, I cast I just cast Ray of Frost, just like out from me, you know.
Okay, all right. Can you make a spell attack roll with disadvantage?
Yes. So that's a 1.
Also, that is a 1. Okay. Unfortunately, like basically the way your hands are, you kind of like sort of like your ray of frost kind of like hits the ceiling of the hallway, kind of like creating a layer of ice crystals. I also forgot to move the skeleton, so I'm just going to say that he's there. All right.
Do I have a bonus action?
Yes, you do. What would you like to do with your bonus?
I just call out to my companions and I say, I seem to be in a bit of a predicament here. If it wouldn't be too out of anyone's way, could you lend me a helping hand? That's my bonus action.
All right. Back to the top of the order. We got Klys, who is, I believe, a Ragin. I forgot to give you that little ragey symbol.
Jump over Marnus, because he's small like me, and come down, hammer in the face of that zombie.
All right. Can you make an attack roll for me, please?
And this is reckless.
All right. Be reckless about it.
Good idea. I just rolled really, really bad on the first one. And then I rolled a nat 20.
Oh, shit.
Way to be. Okay.
All right. Double them damage dice. Give it to me.
The first thing I rolled was a 1.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Living in extremes. That is... 13 damage.
13. Okay, you kind of sort of pole vault with your hammer, kind of your signature move at this moment, and kind of just like come down on this creature, kind of like squashing its head and torso as it kind of, collapses into mush. Right in front of you. All
nice,
right.
Klys. Good job.
Thank you.
Anything else you'd like to do, Klys?
No.
All right, Hogman, it's you. What would you like to do?
Wait, he's not dead?
The zombie's dead, but you still got a skeleton right there, and you got a zombie over
those
there.
are alive too? Jesus.
Oh yeah, they're all coming for
right.
y'all.
Did the guy with Verkaderk become a zombie, or is it just a corpse?
The one by Verkaderk seems to just be a corpse.
What about the one over in this room?
In the you can't see him, so you're not entirely sure.
Okay. The one in the bathtub.
Well, I guess
Yeah.
I'll go run up and attack this one right in freaking front.
You do seem to have two little folk in front of you at the moment.
Can I do like a lob? Can I mount wall
Wait.
run?
I just have a real quick question for you. God.
Sure, what's I'm
What
the
about-
dice boss. I'm not
For
God.
God.
What about the human sludge that's in my backpack?
You don't know. You know your backpack right now is a mystery, a rattling mystery. You'll have to open it and find out.
I think we're short enough you could javelin over us for sure.
Oh,
Right.
okay. I'll throw a javelin.
All right,
Is that fair to say?
it's pretty fair to say. I would say
21.
21. That hits. Roll for
Hey.
damage.
10.
10. Okay, your kind of javelin kind of slaps into sort of like its rib cage, and it kind of like kind of struggles for a little bit, but it is
What?
still standing.
What are these things?
That was a very good try, Hogman.
All right, next up
Do or do not. There is no try.
are the
Learn
skellies.
that in a village. Not far from
So
here.
this one in front of you, Klys, just tries to like jump on you, and then this one kind of like comes up here, and then one moment, please.
1 bone, 2 shoe, 3 tree, 4 dwarf, 5 5, 6 sticks, 7 heaven, 8 gate, 9 vine, 10 hen.
Excellent memory.
Precisely.
All berry.
All right. And you kind of hear the sound of bones coming up from the downstairs as well. Okay, one moment, please. Thank you for your cooperation. It's greatly appreciated.
I wish we had a big boulder or a barrel, you know.
Yeah.
Something to roll.
Right.
All right. So, Hogman, can you make an athletics or acrobatics check as this skeleton is trying to get you?
Yes, and it has advantage.
17.
That was. Did I say Hogman? I meant Klys.
You said Hogman.
I meant
I knew
Klys,
you
and I
meant Klys.
apologize.
And it has an advantage because I was reckless before.
Yes, it did.
I don't regret it. Athletics or acrobatics, you say?
Yes, it is trying to grapple you.
Well, it can try again because I rolled a 21.
Ooh, it is unsuccessful. The skeleton behind it detaches sort of like its arm and kind of like simultaneously pulls out a rib, puts the rib inside of it, and creates a sort of impromptu elbow and shoots a bone at you.
That's awesome.
Does he have advantage as well?
I should do, I think,
All right.
right? Because I was reckless.
All right, that is a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage, halved to 3, I believe, because of your rage, correct?
Yes.
All right, as it kind of like bonks you in the head. All right, that's it for the skellies. Next up is the zombies, isn't it? And this zombie just kind of positions itself at the end of the hall. All right, next
Wow,
up
there are a
is,
lot of them.
yeah, next up is Verkaderk. Oh wait, also, I mean you don't see this happening, but the ghost does something.
Uh-oh. Things could get a little hairy, couldn't they?
All right, next up is Verkaderk. What would you like to do, Verk?
They're a little
I'll
hairy
grab
right
the
now.
flask.
Okay,
I'll take a sip.
you take a sip. Okay. You go to take a sip, and it tastes sort of like coppery, and a bit like
Yummy.
and a bit like almonds. I need you to make.
Oh no!
I need you to make
that means it's poison.
I need you to
Ready?
make a Constitution saving throw for me, Verky.
Of course.
Uh-oh.
It's whatever's in apple
Looks
seeds,
like a
right?
good drink. I thought it was a good idea.
Me and the guy that had no wounds on him that was holding a flask and was also dead.
Ah. Is it cyanide or arsenic? I can't remember which.
I believe
It's a
almonds
4.
is cyanide. It's a 4 Verkaderk.
Yes.
It's a 4.
Yes. Oh, no.
All right, 1 second,
Why
please.
would you drink it? We didn't even smell it first.
I really didn't even put 2 and 2 together.
Verkaderk, if you almost die again, or if you die, I'm gonna laugh. All right, that's 1, 2. Okay, you take 5 points of damage and are poisoned. So what poison means in D&D is you have disadvantage on
Everything.
every attack roll, every spell attack roll, every skill check. Because like try to fight while you have food poisoning, and it's pretty fucking hard. So
Basically, don't come out of that back room.
yeah, you're in rough shape, my guy.
I take another sip. No, I'm just
Oh my god.
Oh man, I do want to come out and help though, but maybe behind because can I still move? Did that count as my action?
I will say you just drank it. That's like a free action. You just took a sip out of a flask and then felt like absolute ass afterwards.
Oh my god.
I stumble. I think I had 30 movements. I end up right here.
No, why would you come out?
Just real quick, I need to
He'll be
help my
safe there.
friends.
You're gonna die.
I cast.
And I'm all out of lay hands.
I
Healing hands,
cast-
whatever.
Vicious mockery upon the skeleton right in front of Klys.
All right. What do you say to viciously mock him? Because he fails.
Oh, sticky bone boy. Think you can wake up after many years and try and harass my friends, you dusty Sherlock Bones? Go back to whence you came and suck on your mother's tit.
Can you roll? Can you roll for damage for that? Because he failed.
That was vicious.
That was pretty vicious mockery right there.
That would be a 15
That would be a 15.
minus
No,
whatever.
no. It's a for your spell. He had to make a saving throw, so you just roll the d4 for damage.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
No, he's not.
2.
Well, after what Hogman did, it was he did most of the heavy lifting. So the creature literally, the skeleton like looks at its other skeleton buddies and just kind of wilts, and just kind of like a xylophone sound comes, and it kind of like just sort of falls apart. All right.
See,
I would
Hogman,
like
that's
to
how you
cast
that's how
bardic
you take something
inspiration.
out. That's how
I
you
did
really
everything.
get the job done.
I cast Bardic Inspiration on myself.
Okay.
I can do it 2 more times.
All right. So you are inspired by your own badass Sidness. Marnus, your backpack wriggles and writhes some more. Let me just make some rolls real quick.
All right.
Okay, they do not chew through the backpack. It seems like they're still struggling on the tough leather. And then this zomboy, 10, 15, 20, goes and tries to hug Klys real hard, but doesn't. Just roll athletics or acrobatics. It would just get higher than a 6.
It's not guaranteed.
Or for Klys. Sorry, did I say Marnus again? My bad.
That's a nat 20, baby.
Yeah, it like kind of it stumbles around the skeleton. You literally just kind of like put your hammer in front of it, like bonk. Just stay over there. All right, next up, Marnus. What would you like to do?
I dump the contents of my backpack on the ground.
All right, you got four four skeletons, which are like those chattering teeth toys. I mean, four skulls that are like those chattering teeth toys, just kind of like.
I cast magic missile.
Okay. So this is your second spell of the day, which I believe is your last one.
It's my first. The other one was a cantrip.
No. You cast magic missile last session.
We're in the, still the same day.
Gotcha. All right, magic missile. Boom.
All right. What are you targeting? Because you got 4 darts, so all 4 can go one way. You can do 2 and 2, 3 and 1.
One per skull.
Okay. Roll 4d4 for me.
44, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 44.
That's a 3.
Okay.
A 1.
Okay.
A 3. And
Okay.
A 4.
All right. The one that hit the 1 was already pretty weak because its body was destroyed, but you watch and hear as that sort of xylophone sound continues as the other skeletons just kind of disintegrate, basically, after your righteous attack against them, leaving only the zombie that you can see.
Aim for the head.
And I would like to. Do I have a bonus action?
Yes, you still have your bonus action.
I will drink my minor potion.
All right. Roll 2d4 plus 2, and that's how much health you get back.
All right, I got 6 back.
Okay, so that'll just top you off. It
Yeah.
doesn't give you extra.
Yeah.
All right. Back to the top of the order. We got Klys. What would you like to do there, buddy?
Recklessly wreck this zombie.
All right, go for it.
Glad I'm doing this recklessly.
Love to hear it.
It's a 9 at my best.
Unfortunately, you go to swing, and the zombie just barely kind of leans out of the way. It kind of Floyd Mayweather's as it just kind of like rocks back.
Touche, zombie.
It's Touche.
All right, Hoggy, what would you like to do?
I, as my bonus action, chuck one of those 2 of potions of minor healing that I found in the closet over to Verkaderk.
All right.
I go, you look like you could use a pick me up.
Thanks,
and
Al.
then I like swiftly turn around and chuck another javelin.
All right, give me another attack roll against that zombie.
Ooh. 10.
That does hit. They are, I mean, a 10 is the AC, unfortunately, for our boy Klys. But that hits, so roll for damage.
7.
7 damage. All right, you kind of like, you hit it, and its arm just kind of instinctively falls off. And it just kind of like looks down like, "Ugh," as it kind of like
Idiot.
desperately claws at the fucking spear in its chest and is trying to remove it kind of slow like. Is that it for your turn, Hogman?
Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else, right?
Seems that way, yeah. All right. So then something happens. You don't see what it is, but it happens.
What?
Yeah. It's the Spectre's turn.
Inspector.
It's a good movie.
I'm a burp.
Burp away, my friend. Okay, next up is Verkaderk. What would you like to do?
I'm like, I can see my veins going dark, and I'm feeling sick. But I see this zombie in front of all of us, so I take out my sword and I go, "For the boys!" And I rush forward and go to decapitate it.
Wait, did you take the potion I gave you?
No!
All right, you try to muscle your way through. I'm going to say it's...
I also have bardic inspiration.
Okay, it's difficult terrain because all your dudes are there and it's a cramped hallway, so every...
He can occupy the same space as at least me.
Okay, so 5, 10... So, 10, 20, You can occupy the same space as Klys, so you and Klys are neck and neck.
Why
Make
did
an
you
attack.
not drink the potion?
Make an
I
attack
make the attack roll.
with
It's poison.
disadvantage, and then you
With
can add a
disadvantage.
d6, and then you can add a d6 on top of it to maybe boost a little bit with your inspiration.
I think it's actually a D8.
No, it's a d6 right now. You're only level 1.
Oh, okay.
Nice try. We're pretty loose with the rules here. but
Nat
not that
20.
loose.
Oh,
With
I
disadvantage.
kid you not. It was a nat 20, and then plus 6.
well, I mean,
With disadvantage, so you got 2 nat 20s.
What?
With disadvantage, because you're poisoned.
How much is the disadvantage?
You
You gotta-
roll the
you roll twice.
Yeah, you roll
Oh,
twice to
yeah.
attack the lower result.
Fuck!
I mean, hey.
But you got the
if-
6.
Dumb.
Literally anything better than a 4.
18.
4 included.
I'll take it.
18. All right,
okay,
so that
okay.
hits. So roll your
So
roll your
funny.
magical rapier.
Drink your fucking thing.
Do I? So I rolled the bardic inspiration, which is plus 6, and now I have to roll for the rapier, which
Well,
is
the inspiration doesn't affect the damage; it just affects whether or not you hit.
copy that. So I roll a D8 now, plus
Mhm.
3,
Correctamundo.
5.
5. All right. You pierce sort of through its chest as kind of like on the opposite side of the javelin, so both of its pecs. It's now got like Madonna nipples, basically Madonna
Nice.
combat nipples,
Madonna.
and
Nice.
it kind of like the silver sort of seems to sear the flesh around the zombie a little bit as you pull the rapier back out.
Ooh.
As it just kind of goes like, it looks pretty distressed at this point. Is that it for your turn, Verkaderk?
Drink the thing. I just
Oh, can I drink the
gave
thing?
you.
I will let you drink it as a bonus action.
Thank you. I drink the thing.
All right, so that's 2d4 plus 2.
Got you. Give me one moment. Give me one moment. 4.
Very nice. So you get
10?
back up. You just get back up to full, I think.
Dang it.
Boop, boop, boop,
Okay.
boop, boop.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yo,
I'm
wait.
done.
All right, that's it for your turn. Next up is the Zomboy, who I'm just going to quick roll a d4. If it's odds, it attacks you. If it's evens, it attacks Klys. It's evens. It attacks Klys. So Klys, he's going to try to crush you, and he rolled a fucking... Oh, no, wait. You attack...
Disadvantage.
Okay, much better. That's a 19. So
Yeah, that hits.
so he kind of swats at you with his little thing, and you take 4 half to 2 bludgeoning damage. I can't
Got
access
you.
your character because Verkaderk's right on it. 1 second. Alrighty then. Next up, back to the top. Next is Marnus. Marnus, what would you like to do?
I say to the zombie, look, I saw that moment of distress that you had, and I felt pity in my heart. And I wonder if there's some way that we can come to an understanding and, find peace in this tavern instead of violence and horror and bloodlust and blood spilled. And I'm extending my hand to you, zombie, in an attempt to come to some terms of friendship, peace, at least peace. What do you say, zombie? I see your humanity. You were once a person, now you're reanimated as a dead person, but there's still a heart in there. I saw it. I saw it when the javelin hit you. I saw it when his silver sword hit you. You look distressed. There's distress in there. There's emotion. Do you understand? Do you understand?
I thought you meant you literally saw his heart when the javelin went in.
That was the joke I was going to make. As he goes, can you make... God, I don't even know. Can you make, I guess, a persuasion check?
Okay. I have exceedingly low charisma.
I know, and you always try to talk your way out of situations, which does crack me up a little bit.
That's a 6.
The zombie, it seems whatever you said went right over its head. It barely hears or understands you, unfortunately.
All right. I cast Ray of Frost.
All right. You had your chance. All right, can you make a spell attack for me?
Yeah. And that's, yeah. Okay. 22.
22. All right. That hits. Roll for damage.
2.
2.
Yeah.
All right. The creature is now sort of like, as you sort of hit it with your ray of frost, ice crystals start to sort of like spread all over its chest, and just kind of like whatever was animating it, I guess cold was enough to sort of stop it dead, no pun intended, as it just kind of like teeters for a little bit and then falls over dead for a second time. For a ducat, dead.
Nice.
Was
All right.
that it? We killed them all?
Klys, I think maybe out of, for safety's sake, you should kind of shatter this frozen zombie with your hammer, don't you think?
It would be my pleasure. I wheel back and
It does not take much
Shatter.
force. You hit it and it shatters into 1,000 pieces. Combat
sweet.
is currently over.
Guys, I drank poison.
Yeah.
What do you mean you drank poison?
You looked pretty bad back there.
I
Almost
drank
bleeding out
poison.
of your eyes.
Why did you drink poison?
I didn't know it was poison. It was just in a flask in a dead man's hand. What was I supposed to think?
That he could have drank in it and killed himself?
He wanted something delicious for his last sip.
Oh,
Right.
shit. Hold on. I go back to the body and I'd like to investigate it.
All right, can you give me an investigation check?
His butthole?
Of course I can. Where's my dice? Where's my... Oh, there it is. Making my way downtown. 17.
17. Okay, you search not only the body but the sort of surrounding area, and you are
And the
able
butthole.
and the butthole, and you manage to sort of paint a picture through the evidence. Basically, on the body, you find a sort of what looks like a certificate of some kind, some very official paperwork, and in the fireplace, sort of, which has long since faded. There's no fire there, but you see sort of like a diary, perhaps, or what's left of it. Sort of like the paper is all shredded up, but the binding sort of was this leather and kind of like, if anything, just got shriveled. And you kind of look at the certificate, and it seems to be a certificate of adoption of some sort.
Holy shit.
We're adopted?
You don't know what he said, what it says yet. Only Verkaderk knows what
yeah,
it says.
You're right. What's it say? I would read it, and I could, but you read it out loud.
I could also read it, but I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
It's a certificate of adoption.
What do you mean?
Methinks he was like the father to. Let's go look at that family picture again.
I don't care.
Oh yeah, let's get out of here.
I'm.
Fair enough, I guess.
Yeah.
Wait,
let's
no,
go
I'll look at the
downstairs.
diary. I'll look at the
Oh,
diary
Is this
cover.
where
real
this
quick.
this
There's
this
a
is where the
diary?
sword let you? Just some guy who drank poison and died after
is the
adopting
sword
people?
still guiding me in any way?
You can choose to have it guide you if you'd like.
Yes. Yes,
So
please.
you kind of like center yourself and let the sword sort of guide you, and it sort of it's like that scene from Princess Bride. You kind of close your eyes, and the blade dips down and kind of thunk, sinks into the floor.
Let's go downstairs, guys.
Okay.
Well, let's break through the floor right there.
Yeah, let's go. What?
Oh,
No.
I guess we could.
No, I'm going
Yeah,
down.
we should
man.
try. No, we're all gonna take
That
falls.
sounds pretty interesting to me.
I'm going downstairs.
I'm going down the stairs. I can't afford to take damage anymore.
No, he really can't.
Oh, well, I guess we'll do the stairs way. Fine.
Stairs.
Okay, but I'll just do what the group wants to do.
So wise.
I'm just glad to be here.
Where'd Ghosty Boy go?
Oh shit! I left Verkaderk
Where
upstairs.
did I go?
sorry.
Screw him.
There's a pocket dimension between the floors. Don't stay there too long.
You see the rune again as he's trapped in different upstairs of different buildings. No.
Oh, God.
All right. So the four of you are now downstairs.
Let the sword do the thing again. Do it. Make it do
Yeah,
it.
the
Do
sword
it.
guides me.
All right.
I'm home with the force. The force is with me.
Not you with Verkaderk.
Is anyone following him or?
Yeah, we're following.
Sure, why not? I guess we're all...
Let's do it.
We all came in this room already, Verkaderk. This is where we found the man with the...
What? This is the guy whose butthole we found the key in. Should we see if
Yeah.
there's in there?
As you guys sort of crest around this side, there is a harsh, cold wind that sort of erupts. And in front of the body, you see a specter. Very similar sort of in appearance.
Scary.
All right, I say, hi, Mr. Spectre. Look, I think we got off on the wrong foot. We're nice guys. We just want to see what's going on. Honestly, we just want to get out of these taverns. And so I extend my hand of friendship and peace. Peace, at least. Because I can see the distress in you, Mr. Spectre. And I know that deep down in your ghost chest, there's a ghost heart that feels. And then deep down in our chests, there are hearts that feel. Maybe our hearts could feel each other.
Wait, Marnus.
Let me step in, Marnus.
He doesn't have a physical heart. He's literally like see-through. It's a little different.
Oh, wait, no, he just wants the deed.
Oh, Verkaderk, were you going to sing him a song to try to soothe his ill-mannered...
I was, but I think he just wants the deed.
Well, it's our deed. This is our bar. We own it.
Hogman, give him the deed.
But we can sell this place. It's a bit of a fixer-upper, but, you know, if we can get the property value to increase...
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know. Let's huddle.
I think I like the song idea.
Yeah, I like you singing the song to the ghost, and maybe he'll, like, I don't know, get out of his poopy mood.
Okay, but we need to get out of this tavern, so maybe I could sing a song for him.
I feel like we could get out of this tavern and keep the deed, and what's the ghost gonna do? Follow us around everywhere?
I think
Well, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna come back to this tavern? We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna end up in another tavern, probably.
Oh yeah, we're jumping between I forgot about that whole thing.
What's the value of a piece of paper, really?
Well, it is more of a letter of owner. The value of the property is what's important. You know, see,
it's a meaningless thing. I can't even tell what.
letting us have this conversation.
I know exactly what it says and why it's important, but still.
Right, so do I.
Is the ghost just watching all of this? He's very patient.
I think let's start with the song and work from there.
The ghost's hand is sort of outstretched, still waiting for the deed.
Who has the deed again?
I do.
Let's start with the song. Let's start with the song and work from there.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
Say something like, "You don't need the deed. You just need You're the song guy.
I like that. You don't need a deed, you just need a dude. You just need a dude who will stick his hand up your butt. See, we are four friends and we love to do it to each other.
Hell,
or at least some
I'm
of us.
indifferent.
Some of us are indifferent. Oh, you don't need a deed, you just need a dude. We can be those dudes for you, for you. We'll stick our hands up your butt, and you will feel indifferent. If we give you this deed, you may not be happy. But if we stick our hands up your butt, then maybe you will love it, or maybe you'll be indifferent, but at least you'll have a loving hand up your butt. How do you feel about that, Spectre?
Sorry, I turned my mic off for respect. Can you make me a performance check? With advantage, because that was a bop.
Wow.
It's a 1. plus plus 6.
With advantage. With advantage. With advantage.
Roll again. Roll again. Roll
Oh
again.
yeah.
Christ.
It's a 2.
Oh my god.
So it's an 8. It's an 8.
The ghost says to you, "That was nice. I'll kill you last."
Oh no!
Everybody roll for initiative again.
Oh!
Brutal.
7.
That's a 17.
11.
Hogman?
21.
Okay. Hogman, you're up first.
As a bonus action, can I like roll a perception check to see what will hurt the specter of that within my arsenal?
I guess that would be a religion check because it is sort of an undead creature.
Well, I am not very smart. I mean, I'm not in the negatives, but I guess that's just a 1d20.
Yep.
I roll an
roll
11.
roll the dice, see what happens.
An 11.
An 11. You've sort of as a paladin of the Order of the Light, you personally have not faced a ghost or a specter, but you know that they are tough to kill. Sort of every time you hit them with something, it's gonna, you gotta hit them twice, basically. So out of game or out of character, it is resistant to your damage. So if you hit it for 8, it'll take 4.
Okay.
All right, it's your turn, boy. What would you
Well,
like to do?
I chuck my I draw my shield. Wait, is my longsword two-handed?
It's one-handed or 2. Depends on how much damage you want to do.
I draw my shield and my sword, and I go in for a swipe.
All right. All right, you get right up in his face. Make that attack roll for me.
7.
You do have Bardic Inspiration, so you can roll a d6 and add to it if you'd like.
I would.
Okay, go for it.
12.
12. That is just what you needed. So you kind of after hearing Verkaderk's song, you're like yeah, and you kind of go for his butt. Make a damage roll for me, please.
9.
9. All right. You kind of It's not like fighting air. There's definitely some substance there. As you sort of your sword pierces, there is like a sort of like a it's like stabbing Jello a little bit. You pull back and there's some like dripping ectoplasm from your blade as the specter just kind of like just sort of lets out this horrifying wail.
I think it's funny.
All right, and you laugh just as the creature goes for you and tries to like shove its hand through your chest.
Oh,
God.
no.
Oh.
Net 20.
Oh no.
Okay. So that's
My AC is 18.
yeah, it's a nat 20. A nat 20 automatically hits. So okay, I got
Oh.
right. Here we go. These are the dice I'm rolling for you, buddy. Hope for ones. There are some ones. What's your max health?
10.
Okay.
How much damage is it?
You take 15 damage.
Oh.
So you basically what happens is the creature reaches into you and sort of like grabs your heart. And like immediately you like you can't breathe and it squeezes something and just you see blackness and you are currently unconscious. You're not dead, but you are unconscious and you're going to be rolling death saving throws, my guy.
Oh god.
All right, next up
I have to pee. So I
Okay, it's be fast. Next up is Klys. What would you
Damn.
like to do?
I think all I can feel is fury that this has happened, and I'm gonna run up and swing at this specter.
Do you have any rages left?
I do. I've got one more rage. I'm gonna
All right, then you are a
Rage.
raging.
running up, swinging recklessly because that's the only way to swing.
All right.
That's a nat 20.
Oh my God! Such a hot night. That's like the third
And
nat
and,
20.
and the other thing I rolled is a 19. I should have not done that recklessly, and then I would have saved something. Oh well, doesn't matter. And that is 21 damage,
Woo!
which
All right.
is halved, of course. But
Yes. You are furious and basically just like you kind of like Macbeth style from fucking all the way up, or except for you in inverse. You go all the way down as like you there's a slop of ectoplasm on the ground as the specter is like clearly sort of like taken aback by the intensity and the strength behind that strike. It is still standing, but it is now, I would say, aware of its potential mortality. Marnus, you're up.
Good.
What would you like to do, buddy?
I cast Ray of Frost.
All right, make that attack roll for me.
So that's a d20 plus my attack bonus.
Plus your spell attack bonus. Correctamundo.
Okay. Eight.
8. Unfortunately, that does not hit. As some
was that,
of
was, that, was that with your bonus?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that does not hit. As kind of like in an effort to not hit Hogman, your sort of stream goes a little wide as like ice crystals start to form on the wall behind it. Anything else you'd like to do, Marnus?
I say we could still try to be friends.
The creature seems not receptive to it at all, unfortunately.
Then I say to him, I've been cutting off the heads of your skeletons and bagging them because fuck you.
Seems angry, just sort of like foaming at the mouth. It's like no more words are coming out of this creature. It's just malice right now. Verkaderk, you're up. What would you like to
Go
do?
up with my silver sword and I attack.
You attack the Spectre?
Yes.
All right, that's a table right there. You kind of like hop up on the table and go for a swipe. You still have to roll with disadvantage, unfortunately, because you are still poisoned. Your health is back, but your body is still weak.
Uh-oh. 2 6s.
Unfortunately, 6s do not hit.
Yikes.
Make a perception check for me real quick.
Sure. Of course. Fucking 9.
9. Okay. You notice that it seems like the reason you missed is not your fault. Like you know, strike true, Peter, strike true, and your sword almost kind of like just kind of like dipped out of the way as it went to go for the creature. You're not quite sure why, though. Unfortunately,
It's his sword.
Can I grab the deed off of Hogman's body?
you're dead, Hogman.
Hogman's not dead. He's just really, really close
I'm
to
gonna
it.
fucking die. Someone take the health potion out of my satchel and stick it in my mouth.
Did you tell anybody you got 2 of them?
Yes. You just
I
said I have
grabbed
2
the
of them.
deed.
How would you have known that I had 2 of them?
Isaac knew, but does Klys know? I don't
Oh
know.
my god.
All
Roll
right,
a perception check to see if Klys knows.
back to the top of the order. It's Hogman. So
Yeah, I'm
here's
dead.
how we do death save. Here's how I do death saving throws.
You kill me. That's how you do it.
No,
No, it's not that simple.
To create a sense. So basically, how death saving throws work is you roll a d20. If you roll a 10 or below, it's a failure. You get 3 failures, you die. Like your character's just dead. If you roll an 11 or higher, you get a pass. You get 3 passes. You're not dead. You're just unconscious. You roll a 20. You come back with 1 hit point. You roll a 1. It's 2 failures. And to create a sense of urgency at the table, I will roll them and I will write down and take a picture of what they are for posterity.
Make
So,
sure we can see your
that way,
face
you
when
guys,
do it.
like the characters, wouldn't know if Hogman is okay or not. The players won't know. So here we go. First roll. take a photo of that.
What does his face tell you?
It says
I don't think good. I think that was a bad face.
I don't
No.
All right. Next up is the Spectre. The Spectre is now going to go
Phil
for...
Spectre.
The Spectre is going to go for Klys now. And you attacked recklessly?
Bring it, Brittany.
Okay, that's pretty low. I think it's compensating for the 20 it got. But it's still a 12. Does a 12 hit?
12 does not hit.
All right.
Ghost bitch.
The ghost is sort of leisurely. It's kind of like, it's dead, so it doesn't care whether or not it's hit, and it just kind of goes for you, but, you manage to sort of bob and weave out of the way very dexterously.
This is life or death.
All right, next up is you, Klys. What would you like to do?
Recklessly attack this motherfucker.
All right.
Taking
go
this
for it.
shit light.
I have to
This
make
is
a
everything.
quick call. That's where I am.
That was a bad roll. Oh, that's a better roll. That's a 19.
A 19 hits. Roll for damage.
Hi. That is 12.
A 12. Okay. You are, recklessly attacking, and as you're just sort of swinging through, you're like splatters of ectoplasm are starting to sort of like cover this area as the creature is now looking it's looking less angry and more frightened at all of you as it's like as it is quite frightened. Marnus, what would you like to do?
I say, look, I can see that you're frightened. You're scared. We don't want to hurt you. We don't want to kill you. We're not bad people. We don't want to kill. We can still just call it a day. What do you say?
Make a persuasion check.
Why did it take all that violence for it to be willing to talk?
My charisma is...
Despicable.
That's a 12.
All right, 1 second. The creature sort of looks at you and kind of like steals its face and says, You are frightened, not me. As it then tries to...
No, it's my turn. It's my turn.
It's using its reaction to try to drift towards the body. But Marnus, it is still your turn, so you can make an attack roll if you so choose.
Is it getting an attack of opportunity by drifting?
It's still within your range right now.
Oh, I see.
I cast Ray of Frost.
All right, make that spell attack for me, bro.
Does it take an attack of opportunity from Verkaderk?
It does actually. Verky, you can make an attack roll at it if you'd like.
I will.
Marnus, you roll yours as well.
That's a 21.
21, that hits. Roll for damage. Remember, you still have disadvantage, Verky.
Well,
My attack
well,
bonus
that was a
is
4.
+4, so I add +4 to my 1d8, right?
No, you just rolled a d8.
Okay, so that's a 6.
All right, 6. And Verky?
4.
Unfortunately, you are unable to sort of make contact as this stream of ice shoots over your shoulder and kind of latches onto the specter as it looks like the ectoplasm starts to sort of crystallize, creating this almost like glass-like appearance of the ghost. And the ghost sort of stops. And it was sort of been like hovering around in the area. And now, as it has no more will to hover, it just kind of falls to the ground and shatters as the specter completely is destroyed. And there is this sort of like strange rumble that kind of happens throughout the tavern. And you swear for a moment you all hear voices, but you're not quite sure what they say. So we are still technically in combat because Hogman is rolling death saves. Verkaderk, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Guys, should we throw the deed in the fire? I feel like that's like the thing to do.
Save Hogman. We should probably save Hogman.
What means do we have to save him?
I think
Well,
I don't think we can save him.
We could give him mouth to mouth.
Save you.
We could try putting the key in his butthole.
Yeah.
Let's try.
I think that's the answer.
Oh, okay, let's try it.
Let's
Who's got
try.
the key?
Let's try.
All right, here's what we'll do. Make a medicine check and it'll basically be the same thing. You roll an 11 or higher, he gets a success. You roll a 10 or lower, he gets a failure.
Is anyone good at medicine?
I'm good at medicine.
You should
I
do
just rolled a 21.
All right.
I rolled a 21 as well.
All right. Sort of with both of your efforts, Hogman, you breathe to life.
Yeah.
Wait. Tell us what our efforts were.
Okay. Marnus and Verkaderk managed to kind of like Hogman is a heavy man. He's pretty well armored. So you guys kind of like flop him over the table and drag his legs down as you flip over his loincloth. And kind of both of you tenderly kind of like grab a cheek and together shove the key inside. And for a moment there is nothing when suddenly Hogman jolts to life, feeling different. And all of you now continue to hear the strange voices.
I take a sip of the minor healing potion in my pocket.
All right. Can you roll 2d4 plus 2 for that health? That sweet, sweet health.
What the health?
I think we should destroy the deed.
6.
Holy fuck. Cast it in the fire!
I don't see a fire.
There's a fire there. I think there are 2 fireplaces on the other side.
I believe you. I don't.
What happened? Where am I? Who are you?
Can I?
Oh,
it's still my
my
turn,
God.
right, James?
We're out of combat now. You guys are now out of combat. You're just kind of living, laughing, loving.
I take the deed from Hogman as he's getting up,
Walk it over to the fireplace.
Hey, wait. What?
and I walk it over to the fireplace.
Okay.
I'll
I throw it in the fire.
follow with him into that space.
Wait,
Into
what
that good
are all
night.
these things around here?
That's what I just noticed.
Oh my god. Oh god.
So you go over to the fireplace, yes?
Yeah, and I throw it in the
We're all
fire.
going over to the fireplace.
Oh god.
All right. You quickly light a fire using your flint and tinder as it sort of sparks to life in the fireplace, and you chuck in the deed as you watch sort of the crinkled edges sort of come together as it is burned to ashes.
Oh, that fireplace. Oh, okay.
What is going on?
Should we go out, try a door, see if we can get out?
I think it's a safe bet to do that, yeah.
Okay. Hogman, are you coming?
You lead the way, Klys.
Yeah, please. All you, man.
No, me. All right, let's head out the door. Are you coming with me?
We're right behind you, Klys.
Yeah, you got it, man.
I closed the door behind you.
What do you see?
So, Klys, what you see... Well, you
I've
see
just
is
opened the door. I'm in the door. I just opened it.
All right, you open the door, and it is
I'm over here. I don't care.
it is very strange. The tavern is, no pun intended, alive. Sort of lights and torches have kind of been relit. You see a bunch of translucent patrons sort of enjoying the tavern, and you see what you wouldn't recognize him because you didn't go into the room, but there's a man behind the bar dressed very well, obviously still translucent, and he seems to be handing people tankards of nothing as they're all kind of like shooting the shit and enjoying themselves, and just kind of rancor and love, and people are getting shit faced. It seems to be a fun time.
Boys, you got to see this. Come through.
Okay. What? Whoa! Wow.
Does anyone notice us or say anything?
The bartender kind of like floats over and says, welcome, friends. Can I interest you in one of our magnificent elder wine brews?
Yes.
Fabulous! And he goes over to nothing, pulls up a tankard, pours nothing into it, and hands it to you.
Sorry, Marnus.
You didn't do anything, Verkaderk. You don't have to feel sorry.
Verkaderk, you recognize the bartender as the dead man from upstairs.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's sad.
Hey, buddy.
I say, this is great.
Do you actually take a sip of it?
Yeah.
Okay. You take a hearty sip, and it actually it appears there's something in there, and it tastes. It is a very unique taste. It's not something like Marnus drinks a lot, but this is something he has never tasted before. It's like sweet, and there's like a hint of like bitterness at the end, but it is like intoxicating how well it tastes. And after you take a sip, you see on the ground in front of you the same blue rune that has been sort of plaguing throughout the entire tavern, but it is huge.
Everyone take a sip of this now.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Hogman's still caught in the land between the living and the
living and the dead. Hogman manages to come over, and we'll just say he takes a sip as well. All of you see the symbol.
I took a sip. Good sip. Juicy sip.
You guys see this symbol over by this blue square, and then suddenly, kind of around the edges of this blue square where the symbol is, it kind of like sinks a little bit, and then reveals a sort of incredibly large cellar door with glass steps that lead down.
That doesn't seem important, does it? Better leave it alone.
No. Yeah, let's go back upstairs.
Yeah.
Let's have a drink. Let's make some friends.
Yeah, I could use another cup of this.
I'll have a drink too.
You know what I could use as a lie down, actually.
The four of you spend the night sort of in the ghastly tavern as you drink this fascinating ale, and you all manage to get a good night's sleep. Sort of like, there are a lot of vacant beds that no one's actually using, and that's where we're going to call it for tonight.
Whoa.
Wow.
When we come back, you guys will all be level 2.
Hey.
So
must be the money.
We'll talk after the stream about how we're going to do that. But yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in. I wanted to say a quick thank you to Spencer Lackey, who is Verkaderk, who is in charge of all the music, both on the stream and at the beginning and end. I want to do a huge thank you to @Kronos the Doodler is his handle on Instagram. Look him up. He's got great art. He's a super talented artist. A lot of good stuff. We wouldn't be able to have all those fun character portraits without his help. I'm trying to think if there's anybody else I want to thank. I want to thank Rheingeist for unofficially sponsoring this week's episode.
Yeah.
Episode 1 is on YouTube. Episode 2 will be on YouTube tomorrow because the VOD is going to be taken off of Twitch tomorrow as well. So try to catch those if you can, and then we'll be back here next week, hopefully at the same time. I'm not entirely sure. All of our schedules are a little hectic right now. I want to quick plug New Jersey Shakespeare. Isaac and Rupert, who play Klys and Marnus respectively, are in the midst of 2 shows right now. So if you're in the New Jersey area, please give New Jersey Shakespeare a look up. They're friggin' awesome.
It's okay.
And then our boy. I also want to thank our sort of technical producer, Nick, who is Hogman, who is pretty much running everything you see on the stream. He clicks the buttons. No buttons would be clicked without him. And what else? He's going to be in the Ukraine.
Don't tell people that.
I think.
Don't tell people.
He's going to be in.
I don't want people knowing why I'm there.
All right, he's going to be in his home and nowhere else for the next week.
Yeah.
But again, huge thank you, especially big thank you to you guys. We couldn't do this without you. Thank you very much. And I think that's it. You can take us out.